So here's the thing. First of all, this shit is sad as fuck. Because how does that happen? How does it actually happen that a child can even weigh that much? And there's more to the story too. I wish I could just sit and we could watch it and we could, but they said in this video that the dad has a good job. They have health insurance. So it's not one of those situations where they're in poverty, they can't afford to go to the doctor, they can't afford to deal with the co-pays and all that type of shit. Like, they have everything they need to ensure that this kid is healthy, and yet this situation happens. And then on top of that, they said the kids, because apparently there's also a 5-year-old daughter too, and I don't know if that child has any weight issues or whatever, but what the news report does say is that the kids weren't registered in school, they weren't going to school, and the house was apparently in disrepair, and they basically had a hoarder situation. So it's questionable that this is just a pathetic situation, period. It's just a pathetic situation. Now, I don't know the whole story. Obviously, this is a recent story, and I'm sure that there might be more to come out. I don't know if, there's going to be a follow-up to this, but what we do know is that, things like this happen all the time, right? To the point where there's TV shows called Hoarders that show people who have hoarding problems. Hell, I know a couple hoarders in real life. Right? I've met hoarders. I've been around hoarders. I remember I was living in Michigan. The crazy cat lady. Yeah, she was that. She was literally like out of the Simpsons or some shit. She had all the cats all around the house. The car in front of her house was filled to the brim with just junk and crap, like trash, basically. Just a bunch of trash all up and through the car, and it was just like, wow, what the fuck, right? And so, like, these are people who are homeowners. Some of them are employed, right? But for whatever reason, they have this condition that causes them to live like that. And it's even worse when they have children. It's even worse when they have children, because the children are being brought up in that situation. They don't know any better, right? Like, they are raised by these type of parents. So this is the only life that they know. And typically, these types of families or these type of individuals that have these hoarding problems, they tend to be isolationists. They don't tend to go out and about, or even if they do, they don't do it so much. And if they have people over,